please? Ah, yeah. Alright, I need to just configure something. Streaming remote. OBS tools against OBS. Jam, good evening, buddy. Thank you very much, man. I hope you stick around. Give me just 2 seconds. I need to configure something before I start. OBS tools, but how the hell? Multi-action scenes. There's something. Yeah, but this is Streamlabs. I don't think I can use this name. Yeah, I can't. So next scene, OBS tools. Previous set scene. Scene switcher. Plugin support OBS linear higher. WebSockets password must be set by giving tools OBS WebSocket settings. Tools. Max, good evening, buddy. 30% raise. That's insane, man. That's super good. Give me just 1 second. Tools. WebSocket settings. Generate password. Give me one moment. I'm just configuring something. Go connecting for now. So let's do this. Go connect info. All right, give me a moment here. Nice. Okay, good. I'm just configuring something before I start streaming. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay. So plugin configure, finalize, whatever. Enjoy OBS. You may close this window. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Title. Okay. Scene switcher. Yeah, that's what I'm. Just give me a second. Hello, Shachini, or whatever you pronounce it. Good evening, buddy. Give me 1 second. CPU usage. Okay, let's see if this is actually working. CPU usage. Okay, that's okay. Nice. That's dropped frames, filter toggle, hotkey trigger, instant reply, and input volume, input mute toggle, hotkey trigger, set profile, set scene collection. Is it this one maybe? Streaming PC, yeah, but no, that's not what I want. Okay, give me just 2 seconds and then we start. Video player, studio mode, preview scene, instant reply. Yeah, scene switcher is what we need, but why is it not showing me any? Yeah, why is it not showing me any scenes? That's kind of funny. Title. All right, never mind. How is everyone doing? How are you guys? Browser source, dropped frames, hotkeys, input monitor set. What is this? Everyone is now using Haskell. Good evening, Maddie. How are you doing, my friend? Dropped frames. Let me put this here. Let's see, actually. Okay, 0. Okay, hotkey trigger, image set, input monitor, input mute toggle, input mute toggle. Okay, this one I guess I could use. Give me 1 second. Input name, sure, MV7. 1 sec. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. So it actually can mute here. Okay, good. Muted image. I'm just setting my Stream Deck again because I switched back to OBS from Streamlabs. So I'm just give me like 1 more minute and then we start. Hotkey trigger, input monitor, input volume. But where is the? I don't want next and previous scene. Why set scene set previous scenes? Like that's super strange. Why do I? Yeah, like what the heck those? Oh, okay, so this is a scene switcher. Give me a moment. So wait. Be right back. Next scene, previous scene. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, okay, I see. So let me just do one thingy and then we should be able to start. Just gonna map those keys to my device. Oh my god, the Big Shot. All of the old fellas are here. Big Shot, Matty. I wonder where Complex is. I haven't seen him in a long time. All right, let's see here. Oh wow, actually that fucking sucks. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Banix, my friend, good evening, buddy. No, yeah, that kind of sucks. Whatever. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted, but it's okay. Let's just at least let me actually just remove a bunch of this crap from here. We're actually not gonna do it now, it seems. I'm just gonna, for one more second, check this. OBS next previous set scene switcher. So yeah, this is what I would need, but for some reason, oh, here it is. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so now it works. Full camera. Okay, good. And then this one's starting soon. Okay, for some reason now it's working. Okay, then this one should be full camera starting soon. Be right back. And then let's call this one main. Okay, good. Great. So now let me actually jump back and forth. Yeah. Okay, good. Jesus Christ. Okay, good. That's what I needed. Just so I can... all right. Good. Let's close that up. That's great. Okay. I guess you can still hear me well. You can. Desktop audio. 25 gold. Good evening, buddy. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Let me just get a browser here. Give me one moment. My mother-in-law is writing. She wants me to turn off the lights because I'm controlling those lights via my phone. I'm the master of lights in my house. There you go. All right, cool. Lights turned off. All right, great. La. Okay, where are we? Can I actually do this? Beautiful. Browser in the... No, that's not what I want. Okay. So yeah, let's continue where we stopped basically yesterday. I have all of that stuff here. That's great. So spent almost 9 hours in Vue today. I'm about to explode. What did you do? What are you doing? What are you working on? And yeah, so we're going basically back to what we've been doing, and I think soon we should be able to merge this. So let's just make sure that we kind of did it properly. College project, nice. Enjoy it, man. Don't you know, have an open mind perception about it, right? Don't you know? Give me one moment. Yeah, you know, enjoy it. Don't look at like at it as a burden of some sort. You know, enjoy the process, because if you want to be a developer, then that's going to be your life for many years, right? A life of struggle and frustration and fun and victory, right? So you know, sooner you kind of, yeah, sooner you kind of learn to live with it, the better, right? All right, so let's kind of go, and you know, we did a lot of great things which we didn't push. We didn't push the production. It's a shame that we keep that nice code on this computer. So let's try to all right. How many hours? The thing is, let me tell you one thing. I think that Bill Gates, maybe 30 years ago, he said a quote that goes something like this. I don't actually remember, but I think he said like quantifying the project progress by lines of code is like evaluating a building construction project by weight. So why am I saying this relative to your question? Because there's no such thing as how many hours should I work, right? Work is not measured in hours. Work is measured in what you, the tasks that you plan to do in a specific time frame, right? So you know, some people can do work 2 hours or 3 and do as much, and then you can sit for 15 hours and do nothing, right? That's why I really dislike using hours as a measure of anything, right? Because people are like, oh man, I've been sitting today for 10 hours, right? Well, yeah, I mean, you've been sitting for X hours, but what did you actually do, right? What did you achieve, right? So in a way, I don't recommend anything. I recommend that you balance out your life and your health and your everything, and then try to get the best out of yourself in any hours you can, right? So there's no such thing as how many hours should I sit, because how much you sit means nothing, right? How much time you're sitting by your computer means absolutely nothing. You can sit for 500 hours a second and achieve nothing, right? So try to plan things that you want to achieve rather than... Yeah, well, there you go. Then that's great. It's super good when one knows in life what they need to get back, right? I mean, that's great. You already know. You said, hey, I'm not great at organizing myself. Great. Then work on it and get better, right? That's amazing. I mean, you're already halfway there, right? You know what you need to work on and just do it. It's literally as easy as that. Just do it, right? It's not that hard, right? Start now. Don't start tomorrow, start literally now, right? Sit now while you're watching the stream and write down what do you want to achieve tomorrow, right? Write 3 things you want to achieve tomorrow. Do it now. As you're watching me talk this bullshit, just do it now, right? Just say, okay, tomorrow I want to do this and that and that. And yeah, just as I have this backlog of programmer network so my brain doesn't explode, right? Go and create a board for yourself, but start slowly, right? Imagine you're super fat and you want to lose weight. You know, first thing you would start walking once a week, just a slow walk. You cannot just start running 10 kilometers a day because that's impossible. So start small, and that's how you can get better at things. If you try to do too many things, right? If you try too many things at once, you will fail. You can, in psychology, a human being actually is almost impossible. It's almost impossible for humans to change 2 things at the same time, right? So if you identify several things in your life that you have to get better at, you have to do it one by one. So for example, if you are not healthy and you need to start moving, but you also have to stop eating specific food and also this and that, you cannot start all of that at once because you're gonna give up. You cannot change everything at once. So you find one thing that you wanna improve, and then you improve that thing, and then maybe a month or 2 later you improve another thing. Leo, my friend, good evening. Exactly, totally right. Actually, I haven't heard that one. Thank you very much. Actually, let me memorize that. The person who chases 2 rabbits catches them. Very good, man. I haven't heard. I love the quotes. I usually memorize them. That's a really good one, man. This literally nails what I'm saying, right? And yes, you can create a project. It's called GitHub Projects, yes, and it's completely free, and you can do that. But it doesn't matter. I mean, take pen and paper, whatever. This is just an example, right? But take pen and paper and plan your day, right? If you suck at organizing, the best time to become better at it is right now. Start organizing yourself right now, right? Because actually, I haven't tried that, but I got something else. Let me show you. You know, as many of you know, I spend most of the time standing when I work, right? So I got this material on Amazon recently. I don't know if you can see it. It's this soft mat for standing. And dude, it's like super cheap. It's like 30 or 40 euros. And it's really, really good. Like, it makes standing, you know, like super, super much more comfortable. Give me a second. And let me show you the material before Let me show you the material, the one that I got, the one that I'm standing on right now. I would highly, if you're like me, standing a lot, this is so nice, man. It's like 40 euros, man. I swear to God, it's worth like, I don't know. I would give like probably more, way more for this than I paid for. It's like my, you know, yeah, exactly. I would highly advise you to get this thing. It's super nice. Treadmill, no. I'm not gonna get a treadmill because that's way too much. I think, again, standing is sufficient enough, right? Just coding and walking, I don't know. It would be too much for me, you know? All right, cool. So let's kind of do some work, right? That's why I guess most of you came here to see writing some code, not talking about standing and soft materials under my feet. What the hell is this? Where are we? Toolbar. Okay. So let me actually see. No, seriously, man. This is, I swear to God, man. This recently arrived. I'm mind blown how soft it is, because I generally, when I stand, I'm even here when I stream to you guys, obviously at my work I have shoes on, but even here so far when I was streaming, I would stream in my home shoes. I have sneakers that I wear when I'm standing just because, you know, they're soft, and now I don't actually wear that. Now I'm just barefoot because this material is like super nice stuff. All right, so where are we? So good. So I think let's actually take a look. Where are we with this? So we have this. Definitely very easy to get a pain in the foot. I mean, it happens to me very often. Okay, let me just let me just test some stuff, and then we can merge this stuff. Yeah, that's kind of awkward shit, but what can we do? Yeah, so there seems to be some issue with this code block, and I'm not quite sure what. I think this is something we messed up that we need to fix before we can actually. Input argument is not an HTML input element. Oh no, never mind. That's not cannot convert to. Ah, okay, has text. Okay. Yeah, so I suspect that this fails because the node itself. Yes, so something. Okay, let's. Where is this node? Yeah. Yeah, let's fix this thing. Yeah, so node is null, and maybe I suppose that's why this fails, right? Code block. Tesla engineer. Good evening, buddy. Good evening, Tesla engineer. I'm very good, my friend. How are you? How is life? Ah, so okay, so we define this here. JSON parse object. And what is this supposed to return? This crap, right? Okay, so I love the mindset, man. I'm the same. Things can always be better, but they can also be worse. So it's yeah, nice, man, nice. All right, so we're still kind of getting some shit here. Okay. Let me just grab this crap just so we see what's happening. Ah, language null. Content type. Interesting. I mean, this is something I haven't seen before happening, right? Let me just let's say okay, let's go back to so not here, use form tip tap. So over here somewhere, right? Let's see the previous version. Let me just check one thing. So we had code and code block. That's a bit strange. Let's try. Maybe that's it, right? So we had code and code block. Yeah. Yeah, that's super strange. I'm a bit confused by that. Would TypeScript catch some of this? No, absolutely not. I see where you're going with that, but no, not this is all my own system, right? So no. I mean, none of this really relates really to TypeScript or types at all, right? This is yeah, this is just now a product of a temporary state in which we are. We're 80% there, so we need to round up some things, right? I mean, would it be useful to some degree? Probably, yes. For sure, it wouldn't be useless. Let's put it that way, right? So by no means I'm suggesting that it would not help to some degree, but it would not necessarily help me fix this exact thing. But we're gonna fix it, I'm sure. Let's see. It's just this is a classical way of. This was just a bad approach to some degree to because we just changed too many things at once. We shouldn't have done this, but it's fine. That's how it is. It's just like, yeah, you want to break those things into smaller tasks so you don't fall in a trap like this where now I need to handle 500 different things, right? But it's okay. I know this code base really well, so I can get around it. This is failing because, yeah, cannot convert undefined or null to object. Obi, my friend, good evening. Yeah, so it's something with the code block, and that's, I mean, at the very least, that's okay to know, right? So for some reason, somehow I have messed up this code block, right? The question though is now, let me just try one thing. So where are the defaults here, right? So let's just smack in the code in here, right? Which is the code extension. We have a live demo. The platform is live. You can sign up, yes. You can go and register there, yes. Okay, so it's not that, sure. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. It might not be apparent from my avatar, indeed. And thank you everybody for your follows and all of that stuff. Cannot convert undefined or null to object. And this is our API responding with, right? So let's actually go to the API. Let's close a bunch of this gibberish here. Let's go to article controller. Let's say update art. So something here is kind of failing. So let's see what is it that's failing. So update article, right? Let's print the body here. Yes, I did. I designed everything myself, yes. We're not using any like CSS framework of any sort or some component library. We're not doing that. All right, let's actually check what our API, shit. Ah, come on, man. Come on. Ah, do we have a... Jesus Christ. It's like they didn't kill the process properly. Now we have a running process that's doing nothing. What the heck is this, man? Okay, let's just see if it's gonna clean itself up, if the system is gonna know it's not. Or 3,000, that was already, or 3,000, what? Oh, this is the front end. What the, are you kidding me, bro? Huh? Sorry. Yeah, we were running the wrong thing. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All good, all good. What did I want to do? Ah, yeah, sure. So try that again, and yeah, let's see what we got here. Title, tags, content. Well, that kind of succeeded, right? But if we edit this again and we make this a code block and we try to save, that's when we get a 500, right? Let's see, cannot convert undefined null to object. Validation, ah, I see. Okay, okay. I know, I think I know. Cassie, my dear friend, good evening. Good, yeah, I want to merge this stuff we did last two streams, and I'm just... yeah, just kind of fixing some stuff, has text notes. So I think yeah, over here basically we just have to say if node, yeah, so I think this is why it's failing, right? All right, let's try that again, and now it should work, and there we go. Yes, okay, so it was the validator itself, and that's fine. That's okay. Cool, let's try that again. Okay, great. So that was a strange one, a silly one, but it's good to know. It's actually, I'm happy that it happened because we didn't cover the case in this custom validator when the node is actually null or when it's not an object, right? So the issue here was that simply, you can see that this node often would be null, and then we tried to get the value off of that object, which was null. So when you call object.value is null, this basically is gonna explode, right? So that's okay, that's great. Okay, good, so that's great. Now let's actually see about this guy. We need, yeah, so yeah, that's not no, not good, okay. question though is, why did this not render? Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. Ah, I know. Okay, fair enough. All good. Let's close up a bunch of this gibberish. Feed. Let's go to thoughts. And yeah. Thought content, I would like to think so. And then here we must be having some HTML content. Yes, beautiful. And yeah. So if I go just to new article very quickly and I also search for tip tab, we're giving it controls that look like this. That's beautiful. But actually we are giving it here. Controls, editor, yeah. Follow me. There's a person on YouTube. Good evening, buddy. Yeah, I mean, maybe are you suggesting that it's misspelled or something, Cassie? Is that what you're saying? And yeah, it's a sequelized JS. Yes. Okay, let's just do this. I think this, because yeah, we have a bunch of references now that we have to update, right? So comment section, controls comment, right? Correct. Okay, good. Let's move on. So we have this fella over here, controls, shit. That's not accurate. That is accurate. What else do we have? Controls, thoughts, tip tab controls. Yes, that's also correct. Oops, what the heck? Okay, we have, this is a lecture form. Sure, well, we'll have to see about that. I don't think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna need title. And then available control. So that's also accurate. Yes. Yeah, that's also accurate. All right, sure. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be a link. I think the problem is that this bot is just interpreting that as a TW. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay, but it's actually super strange that here in this. So let's see. It's almost like, give me a moment here. Thoughts tab. Thoughts tab. Let's go to the what is it called? List item. Yeah, so we are there actually. So that's a bit awkward. List item. I see. HTML. Yeah, I know actually what the issue is. So we have, I guess, thought content here. Then we have this use HTML thing here, right? Yeah. And we're simply not passing the controls here, right? Yes, exactly. Yes, I think so. And there we go, right? So that's good now. Actually, let me see. I think that bot is on Streamlabs. I canceled the subscription, so I hope that I still have that access to that bot. I would like to think so, at least, right? So let me see. So let's go to, no, I don't want to pay for this crap anymore. What is it called? Cloudbot. Yes. Commands, I guess. Stack, right? Yes. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Now if we actually type it, it should be fine, right? Yeah, I guess that's it, right? And let me just search for this. Thank you very much, buddy. Comments, comment, HTML comment, yes. So pretty much we need similar stuff here, which is controls. Yes, and I guess we need to import this bad boy. Where else? Over here. So we do have the controls. We do have the controls, great. Let's get over here. Do we have it here? No, sir, we do not. And this is course details. So I guess this is going to be the same as the lecture thing. So it's going to be controls, and then yeah, well, no, not really. Okay, I don't think we have such a thing yet. Let's thank you everybody for your follows and support, appreciate it very much. A lecture, and then here, where was that? We had available, like wait, lecture something, lecture form. Yeah, here it is. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this bad boy here, and we're gonna slam it in here. And then what we actually going to do, we're gonna go to this fella. Where was it? Here. And we're gonna say available. No, we're gonna say editor controls, which we need to import dot lecture, right? Yes, of course. And then yeah, and then this should be. Thank you very much. Do it. Just those fellas who are watching on YouTube and not on Twitch. All right, great. So obviously, yeah, that's not gonna work out of the box, I think, but let's test the comments. So comments should work, and we only support basically the plain text in the comments and bold. And so let's do this. Let's do a code block. Cool, man. Go. All right, cool. So we are sanitizing. Wish me luck. I mean, don't worry, man. I mean, again, it's fine to disagree, right? And if the place doesn't seem to align with your ideas eventually, then you know what it is to do, right? So, and I think maybe you are hostile abroad, right? Depending, I guess. Oh shit, did we break that crap? It seems we did. I guess it really boils down on, what the fuck is that? I guess it really boils down on how you approach, how you react to the new ideas, right? I think you can disagree, but still in a yeah, we broke that shit. Jesus Christ, how did we do that? And I guess, yeah, so, well, actually no, it's good. So we didn't break this, but we did break the actual editing in here. I wonder how. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, let's continue. That's a different type of issue. So that's good now. And then, of course, when we get to the courses, we'll see about it. We're not going to be pushing that now anyway. But if we actually go to the courses here, it's probably going to be break or something, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I anticipated, and it's fine. Let's see what actually broke, because we need to update really blanked. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Let's fix that very quickly. Okay, so that's super strange. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty cool, but it's super strange. So wow, okay, so how so it seems that the value is not present at all, right? That's actually, it's good. I mean, it's good that we find those things. Great. Yeah, I have been the best. I haven't been the best. The thing is, I mean, one thing that I learned in my career, man, is that sometimes, right, you just have to. Yeah, this is why undefined. Okay, sometimes, right, sometimes it's actually good to just. Sometimes it's good to leave feedback and then go with whatever you're told, right? And then you can kind of see how it plays out, right? And then you can also see how that person reacts afterwards, right? But you shouldn't break your head through. You shouldn't try to go through the wall, right? You should never try to do that. I mean, the thing is, the best. You should always try to. You should try to adapt to this mindset where you give your feedback, right? You say, hey, you know, this is in my opinion, we should do this and that and that, and so you should just give your opinion, let it out, and that's where you should stop, right? Because unless you are the one who is being asked to make decisions, you're gonna be feeling bad, right, for a long time if you try to do more than that, right? So in simple words, you know, share your feedback, share your opinion, and then stop there, right? Because because I love JavaScript. Right, so try to give your feedback and that's it, right? Don't try to fix the company, right? Unless you're asked or unless you see that such thing is needed, right? Exactly. I mean, you shouldn't be, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's fix this. But before we actually get to that, let's go to lecture form. So why would that be? Actually, I have an idea. Let's see where is the undefined actually coming from? Yeah. So let's say which name does the input have? Let's see. Try that again. Regardless, right? Regardless if you're the only one or not the only one, right? Sometimes, you know, the best you can do is share your feedback, right? And then just move on, right? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, I mean, you have to understand, like, I think people fundamentally have to understand that people who lead, all sorts of people have to learn things. So your manager maybe has to fail to learn, right? So your manager might learn something. So if you're truly right in your assessment of complexity, right, you have to, the thing is, one thing that, especially if you're a new tech lead or if you're becoming a senior, sometimes you have to let people fail. So for example, if you're mentoring a junior, you have to let them fail because that's when people learn the most. So you cannot hold the product in your own hands. You cannot guard it like that. You cannot safeguard, you know, the product from the outer. It's like your child, you know. My son is 4 years old, and I cannot lock him inside of my house so he doesn't get affected by other human beings, right? He has to go out there and learn the twisted reality of the world as well, right? So it's the same with the product, right? You just have to let go, right? And yeah, people are gonna make mistakes, they're gonna overcomplicate things, they're gonna oversimplify things, and this is the part of the process. Nobody can do that, right? I cannot, you know, focus on my juniors and not let them do anything because they might make stupid decisions, right? Exactly. I mean, I fully get you. I'm very much like that as well, right? It's just you know, sometimes you just have to let go, right? People will fail, and failing is fine, right? Normal people, good people, people with self-awareness, they learn when they fail, right? And you know, and as long as they learn, it's part of the process, right? I fail every single day, right? I fail as a tech lead, I fail as a programmer, and that's why it's fun. You learn, you know, every day you learn something new, right? That's part of the process, right? So don't worry, man. Just you're the best, right? Just don't punish yourself. Don't put burden on yourself. You're not the protector of your company. Your company is gonna make mistakes. Every company make mistakes, right? Every individual make mistakes. If somebody tell you that they are not making mistakes, they're lying to you, right? And If you don't get me, man, I'm sorry, dude. Go to those TypeScript worshippers and watch them. What can I say, man? No offense, right? If you don't get it, move on, or try to get it, try to understand it. Okay, going back here. So basically, I think pretty much what we gotta do here is like the value. So basically, this should never be undefined, right? So we have never really set the default value here, right? So do we actually have? Oh, we actually don't have any default props, do we? Right? Yeah, we actually don't. So what if we do something like this? Info.default props. Shit. Yeah, let's try something like this. Okay, there we go, right? Good, good. That's better, right? That's better. Okay, great. Let's actually see if there's something else that we have to safeguard against. Error, disable, no. In that case, absolutely use it. I fully incentivize you to use it, 100%. If you're making stupid mistakes all the time, you should definitely use it. Yes, absolutely go with it. Sako, my friend, I actually wanted to call you, man. I'm actually gonna call you tomorrow. I didn't want to call you today and yesterday, and I figured, but I just have to call you and thank you for everything, for the great wedding and stuff. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I just wanted to give you a few days for the family to go and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow around after lunch from work, and then I just want to talk to you. All right, so that's great. Let's just see what actually happens here, right? So actually, if we go back to, if we go to courses, right? Let's see if they're actually being rendered, right? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to call. You're gonna get a call, right? I just wanted to make sure that you guys are set and stuff before I do so, right? Okay, let's take a look. So that actually seems fine, I guess. The only thing that doesn't seem fine, let's actually go over here. So we're actually saying that, okay, so that's actually not fine at all. Where's the content? I know, man. I know, exactly. I know. Let's go back to the UI. No, what did I want to do? Yeah, probably something around here, right? Courses, views, no. What do I want to do? Course card forms. Yeah, probably this thing, right? Yeah, exactly. Let's just say, do we actually have the selected state? Yes. Okay, great. Beautiful. Data null. What? Okay, section is fine. Okay, well, actually, we haven't taken a look at this view in a while, right? Because we were implementing that other system, right? So let's see, lecture, data, title. Actually, I remember. Yeah. So if we go back to our Fastify API, right? If we go to API, courses, and controller, right? We have get lecture, I guess. Let's see, or get lectures. No. Yeah, get course, right? So let's get over here. Yeah, so this is basically what we have to update, right? We're basically hiding the content of the course itself, of the lecture, because if you're not logged in or if you're not enrolled in a course, we don't want to show it, right? Whatsoever, this should be either this, you know, or if you are the course author, right? So essentially, so basically, yeah, it's a bit shitty, right? Because over here we're getting this information from this junction join table, right? And then we're saying, hey, you know, exclude those fields if the user either isn't enrolled in the course or, well, the authorization is done, nothing to do with this, right? So what we actually have to do here, we want to only exclude this if, so, shit. Yeah, I mean, maybe we have to do an additional call, right, or not. Let's take a look at our database. So if we go to the course itself, what the fuck happened? What? No such file or directory. Open VS Code server extensions. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, reload required. What? What the hell happened, dude? Yeah, something happened. Okay, well, whatever. Update now. No, try that again. Okay, should be fine now, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if you take a look at the list of courses in our database, right? ID title is published as approved, type created, updated. Yeah, so we don't really have the enrollment here whatsoever. It's actually fine. But it's not fine. We still have to kind of find the course, right? So, okay. Course author. Yeah, exactly. So this is what we need, right? Great, good. Okay, great. So let's kind of do this. We're gonna have to do this here, right? Const is course author, right? Yeah. I mean, we can see that this fella is actually trying to help us. I think the co-pilot, right? So if request user ID, so if you're logged in and models find course where ID, course author ID is request user ID. But can we actually really do that query? I don't think so. I don't think that the course actually has a reference, does it? Let's actually go to setup Postgres. Let's see our model user. So model user belongs to the author ID, foreign key author ID. User belongs to the course. Yeah, so actually we don't need to do this. We can say so models dot course author, right? We're gonna do it like this. And then this is a junction table that has a course ID and author ID. So we basically want to say yeah, exactly. And shit, how was it? Give me a second. Course author. So course ID, author ID. A second. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we can do. So models, of course, author find one where. Well, which you can just say actually. Course ID. And then we can say. Author ID, and then request user ID, exactly. And then over here we're gonna extend this expression right here, so we can say if it's not enrolled, if it's enrolled, then don't exclude anything out of this. And then over here we can say if it's like so if it's not the course author. So actually no, so if it's course author or, right, if it's course author or is enrolled, you know, then don't exclude those properties from the database, right? Otherwise do it. So let's actually see if I go back here now, is actually that written correctly. And boom, there we go. So now actually we can see all the content and YouTube links, because yeah, I am the author of this course. Obviously I am fiddling with this dashboard, right? So that's actually pretty good. Let's just update this comment. Or if they are the author of the course. Exactly. Okay, great. So that's good. Let's just double check this and then we wait for that. We do this where course ID stat and author ID is stat. Okay. I think that's fine. All right, great. Okay, so if we this is still working. It is actually okay. So let's try to so bold is here. Let's try italic, because italic we haven't tested with the sanitizer now and stuff like that, right? So updates. Okay, so if we actually go here, let's test this. Here's the course. Let's enroll. Go. Which fucking lesson did we update? God knows now. Yeah, okay. So italic is rendered. Great. Are there any errors? Like, are there any errors when we swap between them due to sanitization and stuff? Let's see. Okay, let's actually just go to the UI and get rid of all of those annoying logs. All right, that's great. Let's get back here. Chica, my friend, good evening. How's life? All right, let's take a look. See. Okay, well, it seems good to me. Seems fine. Seems fine to me, honestly. Yeah, I'm prototyping level editor. Nice, man. Nice. Sounds very fun. I used to build a tile editor like I think 15 years ago in C++ with my friends. We also did that, but we realized we don't want to build video games. We want to build tools. But I built the tile editor, and then we used SDL and SFML. So we used the simple direct media layer back then, and then we used also at one point SFML as well. I don't know if those things are still used, but this is what we used to use before. And then from SDL, I think we, if I remember, actually it seems still maintained. Wow, crazy, man. What the fuck? People still use this thing, man. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? It actually looked the same as it used like a decade and a half ago, literally. I swear to God. Yeah. I used this for some audio related stuff in the game, and then we used what else so it was we used Lua. Yeah, we used Lua as well for some questing related things. SDL2, so there's SDL2. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you mean I prefer SDL2, I guess. You meant like 2 with... Okay. Nice, man. Nice. And then we also use Lua. Yeah, I guess people are still... Well, actually, yeah, Lua is very popular in a Neo Vim community, right? Isn't it? Like, still. Yeah. Cool. Great. Okay, water. Okay, cool. So is this safe now to some extent to be pushed, right, is the question. I mean, I'm almost absolutely certain we're gonna break something, but those course related things we're not gonna push anyway, right? So that's fine. So let's actually go to our API, see what changes do we have here. So obviously not relevant. All right, let's push this to production immediately here, and then we're gonna push the UI related stuff. What is the seed faker? Ah, okay, so that's not relevant. Shit. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to say revert selected ranges. Okay, great. So that's not needed. Okay, then I fixed the custom validator I wrote, right? We had to make sure that we don't call the object values and a null node. That's great. Title, description, type, course body, schema required. We updated that schema. That's fine. It's not gonna actually have any impact now anyway, because courses are actually not there. Yeah, I mean, basically courses feature isn't live yet, right? So none of this actually... Is Faker still alive? Very much alive, man. Actually, it's still very much alive, 100%. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's just, as always, let's use a useless commit message, right? Let's just say stream updates. That's the benefit I have here. Just make sure of one thing. That's good. Stream updates, okay. Beautiful commit message, I know. I know you're jealous as well that you can't do this at your work. I can't neither. Well, I actually can. Okay. So let's go to where the fuck is it? No. Yeah, let's just go to this library we wrote, and then let's go back here. And let's go to API. Let's go to the actions. Hopefully this is building now. Yes. Make sure we don't break the production. Hello world. Okay, so nice seeing a bunch of people signing up. That's great. I like that. Thank you guys. A guy with a bunch of ideas, some experience, and not enough time. Nice. I like that description. Pretty cool. Set up a job. Okay, why is that so slow? Okay, there we go. Okay, my CI is building. Let's go back to the UI, see what we actually did here. So we did the same because we kind of have the isomorphic validation in a way. So we're validating both front end and back end in the exactly same way, which is the really, really powerful thing. Only possible in JavaScript world. Tab controls lecture. Okay, let's see, because there's a bunch of stuff that we can't push today because, yeah, courses are not done yet. The feature itself is not done, so we can't really push that. So we'll see what we can push. Let's go and see what's happening. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see, what is this? Tip tap utils. Yes, that's what I added. Great, I like that. I like all of that. Pretty useful changes. Basically, pretty much all the comments that you guys reported. So a lot of stuff fixed there. Then we have required added here. Well, I just moved them to the top. That's okay. So courses, we're not gonna push any of this. Let's see, hooks, use form. Okay, I updated the use form hook. So yeah, exactly. I like that change a lot. Very useful. Yeah, and then this was major stuff. We basically, I basically integrated the sanitizer, HTML sanitizer, as part of this subsystem I built, so that's really good. I also like that very much. Is it fully done? Absolutely not, but so far it's okay. It's sufficient. Navbar, what the hell did we do here? Yeah, but I don't think this is actually pushed, is it? I hope that we don't have courses in production. No, we don't. Okay. So that's, yeah, that's a bit awkward. Strange. Core, let's see. Okay. No, they do not. No. Negative. Negative. It's all the same everywhere. Character counter, let's just see, just a bunch of stuff to push, so I need to, yeah, I kind of did some of that yesterday in the stream. In the input header now we have the required and min, so that's I like that. That's also useful, something you guys asked for. Input, what did we do with the input? Yeah, how do you use to prefer? I can actually show you. I have my own little wrapper that I wrote around Axios. I can show you. But yes, I mean, I build simple things, right? I don't give a shit about libraries. I don't give a crap about Twitter heroes and, you know, Twitter fucking gods or any shit like that. My software is simple, which is why I can build a social platform on my own almost, right? And yes, indeed, I use Axios and it does the work. I use also some caching library outside of that, but this is it. Actually, I can give you the whole thing if you want. I'll just send you the link. But yes, pretty much this is what I do. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything that I can't share from here. No, like some secret or some crap. No. There you go, buddy. And then you can get whatever you need from it. But as you can see, the emphasis is on the interceptors, right? I do a lot of stuff inside the interceptors, right? More specifically here, right? So this is the response interceptor, and I use that for specific things, right? I think it's incredibly powerful concept, the interceptor concept, right? Because you can intercept the response and react to it somewhere, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck TypeScript, right? Okay, let's go back to being productive. All right, so that's good. I like that. Okay, I like that as well. I mean, again, we're being product driven, not detail driven in this sense. So let's just build things and then improve them as we go. I know that many of you write perfect code, and I get that, but that's how it is. Some of us can't write the perfect code. My pleasure, dude, my pleasure. Okay, and then we don't have to do this rating widget input tip tap. Yeah, so yeah, and we did last night a bunch of stuff in here. Do you know what's the difference with C++ and PHP? Well, I mean, I know that's a joke type of question, so tell me. I know it's not a literal question, right? No. Yeah, the code is clean, yes. I think code is pretty clean, yes. For sure. I care a lot about my code. Okay, that's also fine, I suppose. Comment section. The age, okay, fair enough. I mean, you know, probably majority of the internet still is running on PHP, right? What does that tell you? As we always discuss things, right? Nobody gives a crap which language you're using, right? The TechCrunch, you know, the biggest tech magazine on the planet is running on WordPress, right? It has millions of views on daily basis, or tens of thousands of views, right? So kinda, you know, who cares? Only we care. basement dwellers, sweaty basement dwellers. We're the only one who care. Nobody else cares. That's the reality of the world, isn't it, right? Did we break production? Let's see. There's a probability that we did. Okay, we didn't. I guess this got deployed. It did. Sullivan, my dude, here's my security guy. Sullivan basically is finding all the vulnerability, security issues with the site. I love you, man. Thank you for that. I will repay you 100% one day. 100%. I don't forget those types of things. All right, so let's a bunch of sanitization and stuff. Love you, Sullivan. Let's just make sure. Yeah, let's see. I think Node.js is a beautiful language, right? I remember maybe 10, 15 years ago, or actually no, 9 years ago when I started writing Node.js, PHP team, PayPal team switched from like 9 developers writing Java to 3 developers writing Node.js. And you know, if PayPal could run a Node.js, so can your Hello World project as well, right? Shit. Shit, man, are you kidding me? Thank you guys very much for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Sync or changes one. Yeah. So fuck, how do we actually, we do need this as well. Okay, good. Give me one moment here. The thing is, again, you know, for those of you who are new to this stream is very, very product driven and reality driven, right? There's no bullshit stories here about why are you not writing a Rust? Why don't you write CSS in Rust? It's very efficient memory wise. You know, that's not this type of stream, right? If I'm you, I would write all of my CSS and HTML in Rust. It's a very fast language. Very good, very good. I sincerely suggest you to write Rust for everything. And then in 4 years, you can build a product that people are gonna use. It's gonna be great. But what the fuck is happening? So wait, is this staged? Yes, yes, it's staged. Article, new article. What is it complaining about? Source utils validation, but it's not actually showing anything. Source utils validation. You know, I would just write all my CSS in Rust and C. Everybody knows that that's the best language in the world. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Your local changes to the following files will be overwritten by checkout. Motherfucker, okay. All right, Sullivan kicks ass. Let's see. Commit. Try to commit finally today. You can do it. You can do it. I really love Rust programming language. It's very memory efficient. I really like it. I must use it for everything. It is very, very good programming language. Rust, so very good. Oh, look at this idiot writing JavaScript. Oh my god. Who still writes JavaScript? Unreal. What an idiot. All right, cool. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Okay, great. Good. Great. Let's now hope we didn't break the whole production thing. You never know. You never know, right? Sullivan, I hate you, bro. I fucking hate you, man. But you do kick ass. But that doesn't mean that I do not hate you, right? Deeply from my soul, I do, man. That's how it is. It's love and hate. Like a, you know, Iron Maiden song. Thin line between love and hate. I must start writing Rust programming language. Oh no, my build failed. Oh, this stupid JavaScript. It cannot even deploy. Oh, such a bad programming language. Oh my god. Title is not exported. Source assets icons. Oh my god, this programming language JavaScript is so bad. It cannot even compile. Oh my god. What a horrible programming language. All right, let's see. So it's missing some import of some sort. Title. I see. Okay, wow. Okay, that's a bit strange. What? Let's go to the front end. Title. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not true. It's not true that it's not. So I suppose we didn't commit that, did we? Yeah, we didn't. That's super awkward. Okay. Yeah, exactly, but it's like probably okay. Let's just do CDF alias and then icons. Let's rebuild the icons again and then commit it, right? If this was Rust programming language, this would have never happened. Oh my god, Alex. The missing export. What I want to say is, Cassie, not offensive at all. I swear to God, man. Most genuinely, zero offense. It's more of a just joking around. Absolutely not offensive, of course, man. Don't take it as such, right? At all. You cannot have an opinion like that. I mean, the thing is, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, right? So we cannot just respect the fact that someone has an opinion. That's like having a stupid opinion, right? That sort of opinions are actually hurtful to the community completely, right? So yes, people can have opinions and they can be stupid as well, right? And that's what I'm making fun of. And by no means in a passive-aggressive way. It's more of a just kind of throwing the ball on the other side, right? Unless we're. Yeah, absolutely, man. I would never go to an embedded developer, right? And say, why are you not writing, you know, CPU drivers in JavaScript, right? Oh my God, are you writing C, right? Thank you very much for the zap. Thank you very much. But no, it's just yeah, just kind of talking crap while this thing is deploying, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see what we're gonna break. Hopefully we can then click around. And is production still live? It is, I suppose. Yes, great. Let's go to our Grafana very quickly just to see what's happening. So that's good. And I'll need to sit maybe a couple of hours this week, just improve those logs, because you can see actually how many. You can see that crawlers are kind of spamming the API now big time. You can kind of see, right, that you can see all the WordPress stuff they're trying to find, right? You see this. So if I go like, I don't know, 24 hours back, right? And then actually we did have a couple of 500s, and for some reason the logs are not super useful, but yeah, that's actually super strange. I don't know why is this being closed, man. Request completed fast. Yeah, so it seems, that's a bit strange, right? So it seems that, well, I'm not blocking anything. I don't have a, well, many are, right? Many are blocked, right? But not all of it. I mean, I'm not blocking this stuff in Cloudflare, right? I mean, I don't have any regular type of expression that does this, but I'm pretty sure that many are actually blocked. Right? Let's take a look, right? And is this deployed? Let's see actually now. I think this thing is actually deployed now, is it? Yeah, it is. So let's see, did we actually break anything? There's a probability that we did. Okay, actually no. I mean, it doesn't seem that we did. The one thing that I saw that we actually know. And then if we go somewhere down here, you will probably notice most likely that this highlighted text kind of disappeared. Who wrote that text that was highlighted? Does anyone remember? There was, I think it was the game dev. So you can see basically that thing simply isn't rendered now, right? Could there be a better solution? Maybe, right? But you can see that now, because kind of we don't really support that, it's no longer rendered, right? So it's sanitized, right? Yeah, I know, I saw that, yes. It is working inside of this view, I think, or at least, let's see. Yeah, it is working inside of here, but it's not working if you get into we're gonna fix that, right? So I saw that it's not actually working here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll fix that. I just didn't want to do it now. Let's see. Yeah, there's yeah, I know what got messed up. It's fine. Okay. So for the most part, it's good. Sullivan tried to test now cross-site scripting again, and then let's actually go here. We added those things, so this is just a test of latest updates. And then 25 characters to go. Tags, Dart, content. Let's get over here. Let's grab this asshole here. Okay, seems to be fine-ish. Go to profile. Yeah. Okay. Most active authors in JavaScript this week. Nice. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so well, I mean, it seems fine. Are there gonna be a bug or two that you guys gonna find? Probably. This is a test after deploying the new version. Yeah. So yeah, so right now basically, yeah, nothing inside of this. So this component should remove everything except the bold and code block. If you try to use any tag, Jace, good evening, my friend. Bert Rogers. There you go, Bert. Give me 2 seconds here. Dude, like, I don't know what happened to YouTube channel, but like past few days, I started getting like 10 subscribers on YouTube a day. Like, I think since I put my VOD stuff on YouTube, it's a lot of people is watching that stuff there now. It's pretty crazy, actually. I don't know what's happening. It's like super shocking. Okay, so that's good to some degree. Is it perfect? Probably not. We'll need to kind of do a bit more work there, but it's fine. Okay, so let's close that. Let's go to let's check out to courses UI. Let's git stash pop. Let's try to git rebase origin master, and we're gonna get some merge conflicts. Okay, actually, git rebase origin master. Yeah, we're gonna get some conflicts. Yeah, I disabled them on Twitch. Yes. Oh, are you fucking kidding me, man? Seriously, like, what the fuck is this? What? Super strange. Why would it? Wow. Okay. Ah, I know what's happening. Yeah. It's a point to get the fuck from out. Yeah, man. Twitch is yeah. I mean, maybe one day I would. Yeah, it's just a steal, right? It has zero respect for creators and stuff like that, honestly. Aqua de Panella, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube, man. Appreciate it. What's better than merge conflicts, right? Nothing. Nothing is better. That's what's better. Nothing. That's exactly what's better. Absolutely nothing. HH, thank you very much for the follow as well, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh my fucking lord, man. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, man? Well, you're clearly not kidding me. So fun, so fun. I love it. I love it. So fun. Oh yeah, give me more of those. Well, I mean, there's no theirs. All of the changes are kind of mine, right? Why is it still highlighted? Why did you run? I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. It's not a big deal. It takes 3 seconds to fix. It's just, yeah, just we've been fixing something else, and I was still on the old branch, right? All good, all good. We're good. We are good. We are good. Let's see, is there more shit? Conflict core layout layer, okay. I see. What the? Dude, what the hell is happening? Didn't we just... Oh man, come on. What are you doing right now? Nothing, literally. Just solving merge conflicts. So basically nothing. Just clicking the same text in every single file, pretty much. So basically doing nothing right now. Nothing productive. Nothing productive. I don't actually know what happened here. Something went wrong, but that's how it is in life. Sometimes things go wrong. You fix it and you move on. Fix it and you move on. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Git failed to execute. Fuck you, okay? I did not. La 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 la. Yes, yes. Will you change anything here? No. Let's just yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, hopefully we haven't lost all the work we've done, but you know, you never know. Let's see if we can run even, if this is gonna even compile now. It should. And let me read what Sullivan, I'm gonna read what you wrote in a sec. Let me see if I can actually, if this stuff is actually gonna run now, right? All right, well, courses, yeah, seems fine. Okay, we're good, we're fine, it seems to me. Yeah. Posts and Programmer Network, which posts? Ah, yeah, the thoughts. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, looks, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, are you serious, man? Are you serious, dude? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're trying to merge this shit, right? So it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, they're called thoughts. If you go to the feed, it literally says thoughts. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let me just push this, you know, to the sheet. Yeah, it seems it's been a while since we actually pushed this to Git. So let's do that now, so we don't need to go through this hell again. Yes, nice, very nice. No, absolutely nothing to be sorry about. It's maybe nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice. Very nice, yes. So let's push this fella as well. Let's do the same here. I think we're almost done with the conflicts and stuff. So yes, that all seems fine. I posted a thought around yesterday. The contents got removed. What did you post, guy from Mars? What did you post? Because maybe we no longer support that specific thing in a thought. Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay, I need to fix that guy from Mars. I think no. I think it was a link, right? We need to add the link back, right? We need to add I need to add the link back to that thing, right? Why is this complaining that there's like a... Yeah, there's something wrong with this one here. That is a lot of conflicts. Yeah, I mean, no, not. I mean, those are the stupid conflicts, as I call them, right? So this is just literally, yeah, nothing major, right? It's all good, right? All good. It's just I haven't pushed to a remote development branch, this specific branch, in a while, right? So that's why, right? So I think we're fine. It's actually good that it happened now because yeah, we're working on this new feature called courses, right? And it's just been a while since I think past 3 streams we've been working on those security things. Let me just, oh shit, this is the API. Give me a moment. Lecture form, for example. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, okay, we're good. That seems to be there. Beautiful. Okay, great. Yes, that's what I just said. That's what I just said, Suleiman. Yes, links are not allowed right now, and we're gonna do that right away. So we're gonna do that right away. Now we are on actually clear. This branch is now safe again, and we pushed it now. So we can't be forgetting to switch to a different branch when we switch to something else when I'm streaming, right? Okay, so let's fix the link thing right away. So Guy from Mars can still see his stuff. So let's go to give me a moment. No, let's go to feed. Let's fix that right away. Well, not fix, but add the feature back, right? Thoughts. No. Yeah, so it's over here. And then somewhere around here we have this fella. Yes. And then here we want to say, all right, allow the links. So, well, actually, available controls.link. We actually have to support this pretty much. Actually, you know what? Links should be supported everywhere, right? So that being said, let's go to tip tap and let's add a link to the default. Let's actually search for link because fuck, actually link is here. That's super strange. So link is already there. Yeah, for sure, but it's gonna take a while until that happens, right? Absolutely, I don't disagree at all, but I think we're not there, not close to that yet. Okay, so okay, super strange. Let's take a look at it in shit. Let's just test this in locally because before links actually did work. So let's see, because I am actually including the link as a default thing. Yeah. So we can see that the actual link is not rendered. I see. And also I can see that it's missing from here. I see. Okay. Let's go to toolbar. Link on link. Is there a link somewhere around here? Yeah, here's the link. Available controls link. Yes. Yeah, that's correct. Well, I'm not removing them. I'm just removing something from them, right? But not the URL. So let's take a look. We're gonna figure it out. It's fine. So let's see, how was this actually before? Was there something? Oh yeah, this is why. I see. Okay, my bad. I think at least. Yeah, there we go. Nothing scary about it. Just you learn it in time. It's nothing mind-blowing, right? Okay, and then if I do this, no, shit, that's not what I wanted at all. All right, good. Link is now here. Okay, good. So I think that's the only thing that I kind of missed. Exactly. And then we are kind of missing the link control there, which is a bit strange. And that's, yeah, I see. Okay. But no, that's not it. So the question now is, why are we lecture? Ah, shit. Okay, I see. Okay, well, yeah. Let's just say here const default controls available controls dot. And then let's actually say that those exist everywhere. Like you have this everywhere. And then here we're gonna, for now, just do this, and then eventually we're gonna be adding more, right? And then here we're gonna say spread the default ones. Which one is that? Code block, yes. Bold, yes. Title and subtitle link, yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, I mean, I build things with React because that's, but it's the same, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter what you use. All of those are achieving the same results. There's literally no difference, right? So there's no point using two libraries or things to achieve the same thing, right? Okay, actually it is working. It's just, yeah, this component kind of sucks ass. What are you gonna do about SEO? I'm not gonna do much. SEO is gonna be fine. I'm not worried much about SEO at all. I will, Sullivan. I need to fix this first, and then absolutely. I mean, you cannot know things in depth if you don't build things. So I have to disagree with that, right? Yes, indeed, you should use whatever you're using, but you cannot know things in depth until you fail enough of times so you know them, right? But indeed, I get your point. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, actually, let's for now, let's just remove the link from here, because we need to fix that thing. But let's just fix the links, right? Okay, so let's push this bad boy now. How are they not SEO friendly? Give me more details. What exactly do you mean by that? Be more specific in a technical sense, not like I've heard type of stuff. So how are they not SEO friendly? Explain it to me. Okay, how? How are they not SEO friendly? Tell me. Fix missing link in TipTap. Okay, but what? Tell me more. How are they not SEO friendly? Okay, let's push this to master. Be more specific. What do you mean when you say they're not SEO friendly? What do you mean? That's not a technical answer, man. That's you're repeating a random thought that you read somewhere. 100% also untrue. Code monkey also untrue. Also untrue. Also untrue. Is it true that they're not as good as static pages? 100%. 100% it's true that single page applications are not as SEO friendly as static pages. That's true. Right? That we agree. Nobody disagrees with that. But saying that it doesn't work in the SEO world is completely wrong. Of course it works. And of course it's going to be crawled. It's just not going to be as good as with the static pages. That we agree with, yes. All of the search engines can understand XHR requests and responses, just not as good as they can read static content. So that we agree with, 100%. But saying that it doesn't work is simply false statement. It's completely false, because it does work, yes. People are throwing those random statements that they read. People are throwing those random statements that they read somewhere. It's like SPA bad, SEO. Get done. But that's not true. Just not fully true. Not completely true. Okay, what? Did it deploy already? Oh, nice. All right, so let's see now if that shit, it's still not visible, I guess. Is it? Yeah, I remember, yeah, it was, fuck, yeah. I was actually almost certain that we fixed it now, but we didn't. Shit, okay, let me actually try myself. No, the link tool, yeah. Fair enough, man. In that case, you don't have to use it to build anything else. I respect that. If you don't want to use it, great. Great. So actually, it is rendering links, Sullivan. You can see it here, right? So I don't know what he actually posted. Man on Mars, can you try to tell me what type of thought did you post? Because maybe, yeah. Let me actually see. Wait. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it for you. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna find your thought. I'm just not gonna do it on this screen because I don't want to expose your personal details here. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Fuck. No, that's the wrong thing. No. Give me 1 moment here. That's good. Which email did I use? Yeah, well, then Jace, the answer is no, because you should not, if you can't compress an image that's 100 by 100 in size to below 167 kilobytes, then genuinely you're probably doing something wrong, right? An image that's 100 pixels width and high cannot be greater than 30 kilobytes or 40, right? So you're doing something wrong. Your format seems to be wrong or something like that, right? I'm 100% certain. Yeah, and that is fine. That is fine, guy from Mars. We'll fix it, or maybe we will not, right? It is 100 by 100. Yeah, I think it is. Never mind. But guy from Mars. I'll fix it, right? The thing is, that's why we are kind of in the alpha, right? Because we do those changes that we have to do, right? But I know what the actual issue is. Actually, what the hell am I doing? Let's go here, right? So let's find your thought here and let's see what you actually posted, right? Give me 1 second. Notifications, payload, preview, rows, okay? So rows, is it this by user tags, notifications tags? Yeah, I think it's this one, right? So let's find yours. Fuck, it's gonna be it's not gonna be super easy to spot it here. Payload, no, response. Let's take a look at it here. 327. Okay. Manga tech. 327. All right, here it is. Okay, let's see. Marks, type link, attributes, href. Okay, so I think that the reason why not is that we didn't include this hard break plugin. Let's try to fix that. Let's try to fix that. I believe that it's probably that. Let's see, where's this hard break? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so give me 1 second. I believe it's just failing to render some of those because those hard breaks are missing, right? Of course, Jace. Yes, there you go. 100%. Wait a minute. Let's go one level back. And then hard break, yes. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, okay, cool. So I think we're missing this extension, and let's also add that to the defaults. I think people should be able to make a new line, right? So where's the defaults? Yeah. Let's make sure that this crap still works though, locally. All right, good. So let's push this now and see. I suspect that this is at least one of the problems, if not the problem. So extensions, yes, beautiful. Let's commit that, fella. Sync changes. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get back here. Hello, bro. What's up, my bro? How's life? Good, Bruno. Good. How are you, man? How's life? How is everything? Thank you for being here. $10 million lines of code. I mean, a lot of that code is. I mean, yeah. I don't actually know. It's a good question, right? It's a good question, and depending how you evaluate that, maybe they're counting all the libraries they have and a lot of that shit, right? God knows, but indeed sounds a lot of sounds like a lot, definitely, yeah. But there is a lot of stuff, right? There is a lot of stuff that goes behind a lot of those things, right? You mean if I'm writing JavaScript? Yes, I'm writing JavaScript. JavaScript, yes. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to say, right, without context, right? Without more context, right? Let me actually sit a bit. Let me just put my desk a bit down. All right. Oh, nice. To rest my legs a bit. Alrighty, building application. Let's see. Come on, you can do it, Cloudflare. You can do it. Finished deploying success. Beautiful. That's an actually good one. Shit, did we not fix it again? Good evening, fellow devs. Ah, we did. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, great. So I think that's back now, I think. Let me follow back the people here. Man, I love this avatar a lot. Super cool. Super cool. Okay, great. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah. Wait, did my music stop or something? I guess it did. Give me a second here. Yeah, it did. It did. Can you paste it again, Sullivan? Or I can just scroll up, whatever you want. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Thank you very much, Maddie. Yeah, I mean, we're showing up every evening and building things, and our focus is to build things, not to build technology and waste time discussing these idiotic things. Really? Can you do that? Are you kidding me? Let's go to the API. That's you shouldn't be able to do that. Are you kidding me? You're saying that you can choose the ID of the thought that we are creating? I've heard that first time in my life. Let's see what the hell is happening. Actually, to some degree, that new lines are not rendered, I guess. Very possibly, but we will fix that. I'll fix that. No worries. It's fine that things are broken for a couple of hours, or say whatever you want to call it. I'm fine with that, right? Yeah, the new lines seem to be fucked up, and that's perfectly fine. I'll fix that, right? I'll fix that. No worries, no worries. It's okay for now. Yeah, new lines after links. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Okay, let me actually, before Sullivan, give me 2 seconds before I look at that. Okay, let me just fix that very quickly, Sullivan, and then I'm gonna take a look at that, because I know what the issue is. The issue is that we're not really... Music is too loud. Okay, let me put it down. All right, hopefully that's better. Okay, so let's see what the link has. So this is what the link has. Okay, I'll need to take a look at that. Let me just, good. Let me just take a look at the API. So all right, sure. All right, cool. So that's for sure going to prevent you to do that. Now, this is kind of more major issue, and thank you for actually figuring that out, because it seems that indeed, let's actually take a look at our tables, right? So if we, for example, take a look at our thoughts table or model, whatever, right? Let's actually take a look at the model instead. So if we go to the model itself, right? Yeah, it's super strange, Sullivan, that you can do that. There's even no ID here. It's implicit, right? It's created by the actual, right? It's the incremental integer. So how can you really... I mean, I'll fix that. I mean, I think I have already fixed it, right? It doesn't matter. It's just... Yeah, exactly. And let me push the fix for that immediately, right? It's just very scary that it's good to know. It's good to know. We need to see if we can wait, let's go to ChatGPT, right? For the first time today. Let's say is there a way to tell SQLize.js not to take an ID shit as an argument, but instead always do an incremental integer? Right now it seems that through my Fastify API, a user can pass an ID along in the body, and that identifier is used when the record is created. Let's see if we, yeah. Oh my God, dude, don't tell me what it is. Jace, as always, thank you very much for being around. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, exactly. This is the issue, yeah. I mean, it's so stupid. I know this. That's what I just did. I don't think it matters which language you use, and also depending if we're talking about APIs, I think you should focus on learning the concepts of the API, right, and what the API is and what services in general are. I don't think that the language matters, because if you're writing Go or Node or Python or C#, you're going to be doing the same things. You're going to be creating some controllers, some handlers. You're going to be dealing with some request response lifecycle stuff, etc., right? So it doesn't really actually matter at all what you do, right? Pick whichever you prefer, whichever style. If you're more into object-oriented programming, then, you know, obviously go with C# or similar. If you're more into opposite, go with Go. I would probably pick Go over all of those suggestions. I think Go is a beautiful language. It's probably my favorite language, right? And that's what I would do. That's just my few cents. See you tomorrow, Sullivan. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate every minute of your time. Hope to see you tomorrow again, man, if you're around. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a simple utility. Babis, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Config. I just put it in some generic stupid utils. Let's create a function. Let's call it export const get safe body. Shouldn't validation fail when ID is present? Shouldn't validation fail when ID is present? I think it should. Yes, you're absolutely right. Let me just think here for a moment. I think you're right. I think Sako is right. Let's see if we can do this on AJV level, right? Let's see if we can kind of fail on AJV level, right? Yeah, but I dislike this. So you see the problem with additional properties. I kind of knew what ChatGPT is going to generate. You know what's the problem with additional properties? The thing is, this is the most. Let's actually discuss this, and you guys can share your opinions as well. The biggest. So this, when you pass additional properties to your JSON schema, what actually happens is that schema itself neglects additional values. So for example, if I have a schema that takes name, email, and whatever, something else, and you pass ID, additional properties is gonna omit that from the schema. The problem with that approach is that now you're mixing validation and kind of sanitization in a way, if you will, or whatever the keyword we would use. And that's what I dislike. So like literally we could solve all of those issues by simply providing this additional false in our schemas, and then any additional properties that you include except the ones defined under your properties would kind of be excluded. And that's very convenient, right? Yeah, but that's the thing, right? That's the danger. Rikosi, good evening, buddy. So that's the danger of this, right? Schema should be used for validation, not for normalization of data, sanitization, and stuff like that, because now you start mixing up concepts, right? Like my schema shouldn't be removing data from requests, right? So I don't like that, right? I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, I know I've used this like a year ago, right? The line tells you if the object has any, right? Well, it says here that it's actually gonna fail, but yeah, I mean, well, in this case, but no, that's not what I remember. Or maybe I was talking about, please note that the additional properties false will disallow any additional properties, or just fuck. I think. Oh, actually, no. Wait, I actually have an idea. I know what we can do. I know what we can do. I remember now because I did this at Dream Data where I work very long ago. I think what we can do. Give me a second. So I think we can do this globally. I think we can do this globally. I think we can do this on a global level somewhere where we instantiate AJV. Let me find it. Let me find it. So when we instantiate AJV somewhere, here, AJV config. So here I think we can say additional properties false, right? And then we disable this globally in the whole thing. So basically it's gonna neglect. It's gonna basically fail, I think. Yes, it should fail now. Custom options, I think, yeah. All errors, data, yeah. I think additional properties, yeah. Let me just confirm my memory, but I think, can I add this flag globally when I instantiate the AJV? I'm 100% sure that we can, yeah. No, it's not true. No, it's not true. You can. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can. But this is the problem, right? Modifying data during validation. That's the problem, right? With option remove, no. You can see here, right? That's what I'm talking about. So actually ChatGPT is talking bullshit. It's actually... You see, additional one will be removed, additional properties is false, right? That is the problem, right? You don't want your validation to remove properties, right? With option remove it, but I think is that only with remove added by, you can either filter data during validation, the option. Yeah, that fucking sucks. No, I don't want that. Okay, let's actually test this now. Let's go to our Thunder clients. Let's go to collections, hopefully. What the fuck is that? Okay. So let's try to, I don't know, add a rating of so. Let's try to create a course or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Let's just try to pass it an ID, right? So it's you don't have access, please authenticate. Let's just grab a JSON web token from the browser, right? Or a cookie to be more precise. It's an HTTP only cookie. So if we go back here and let's grab this fella over here. Now let's go, header is cookie, yeah. Let's actually save that. And let's go here and let's say, you know, ID is this, right? Are you fucking kidding me, man? I mean, all right, that's super strange. Super strange. What? It actually doesn't like that token. Super strange. What? Why are you not liking my token, bro? It's a nice token, beautiful token, very nice token. Why are you refusing this token from me? So uncool. Okay. What? Why? You do not have access. Super strange. I'm pretty sure the token is good. Don't have access, please authenticate. What? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Are we... API courses router create course on request. App is authenticated. Yes. So why is it? Let's actually get rid of that quickly. What are we forgetting? What are we forgetting? Let's see our decorator. Request verify JSON with token. So yeah, verification fails, but why does it fail? It is a good token. What are we? My copy. Let's try to sign in again. Super strange. Let's regenerate that token. Really strange. Okay, let's try that again, and let's go to application cookies. No, let's actually just grab it from the HTTP header. Where is it? Yeah, maybe I didn't copy paste it properly or something. God knows. It could be very easily that as well. Let's see, cookie. What the heck, bro? Ah, there was a space in there. No? Programmer network JVT, right? Is that what he's calling it? Yeah, exactly. It's called Thunder Client. Thunder Client for VS Code. Like, what is happening? Am I losing my mind or some shit like that? Are you kidding me, man? You do not have access. Please authenticate. We do have access. Here's the cookie. Super strange, man. What? Wait, what could it be? What can it be? No, I don't think so. I mean, this is standard stuff we're doing here. Maybe my brain is just kind of dying a bit, or is it? Authorization token expired. So our verification isn't actually, because the token clearly didn't expire. I mean, there's, let me actually go to my Redis. Can we, where's my Redis viewer? Redis. Don't I have the Redis here? Do I have some? Give me one moment. So we have this one blacklisted thing, right? Let's zoom in here. So this is, we have one key that's blacklisted, right? So yeah, so and then that's pretty much it, right? But I don't, so, but that's not the error we're getting actually. So it's clearly the token didn't expire. I mean, we can see that we are actually getting stuff properly, right? So that's super awkward. Why is it? Let's actually close this. So it's not a Redis issue, I think. Mind-blowing, man. What the heck? So that's all pretty much let's try curl, right? Let's try to curl it. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something super strange. So we did create it now successfully, right? That's completely fucked up. Even though the ID was neglected, right? So if we actually, okay, let's just assume it's a Thunder client issue, like Broad suggested, right? Most likely just caching issue, whatever. But let's take a look at this. So we have created a course now. Which ID does it have? So it has an ID of 37, right? Okay, so it has neglected my ID, right? Which is good, right? Now let's go back to validation or whatever, right? And let's comment this crap out, right? And let's now try to give it an ID again, right? So let's actually just go back here and let's say ID of 9991, right? Let's copy this curl again. ID 38. Now, of course, I'm an idiot, right? Of course I am. And that's completely normal, right? Because I am explicitly passing the properties here. This is basically safe object, right? If we go whatsoever here and say body, which is the issue, right? Then we have to test, right? Okay, let's try that again, right? So try this crap again. And now, as you can see, it takes the ID of 9991. Okay, great, expected, right? If we go back here, let's see if those additional properties, what is it going to happen now, if anything, So let's go back here and let's give this 7. Let's copy this curl command again. And let's run it again. Jesus Christ, did I copy it? Still works. Let's make sure that it actually did work. So we should see 9997. So it still works. So this basically didn't do shit, right? It didn't do crap. Exactly. Agreed with myself. It's gonna work explicitly, right? It's gonna work. I'm sure that it's gonna, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to introduce a system like that where I have to provide that thing on every single place, right? So, but we can try it, and I will try it. But I don't want that, right? I don't want that. That's not what I want. But let's do it, right? And let's just make sure that I've actually added it to the right nested place where it should be. I don't fucking know where it should be. Sheet. So where is it? Courses. Yeah, let's get here. So where should we add this crap? Let's actually, didn't we ask a chat GPT? We did. Oh, we can say ID false, right? So this will fail. Okay. Okay, so basically what it's saying is like, hey, dude. Ah, fuck. But why am I... No, this is the response. Okay, my bad. All good. So what if I say here, ID false? Thank you, everybody, for your Rosen. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see now. So let's say 11111, whatever. And actually, we need to copy that crap. Instance pad ID message boolean schema is false. Broad, thank you very much, man. Thank you for being around. I hope to see you again. No, I don't think so. No, it doesn't seem to be working like that. So it's probably something else. Let's see. This will fail if ID is present. No, I mean, this kind of sucks ass, right? We can agree on that, right? I don't think that's gonna work, actually. D and Joe, good evening, buddy. How's life? HAV disallow additional properties globally. I'm like 1,000,000% sure. I cannot go to my company code right now publicly, but I'm sure that you can do this. It's just where the hell do I pass it? Let's go back here. Where is our validator? Validator. Nice, man. Nice. Eating the ice cream. AJV config. So we pass it to this bad boy here. One of the few moments when TypeScript is useful. Custom options, AJV options. Remove additional. And this is now the type of values type of thing, right? Should one use such a thing when it comes to validation, right? Because now this no longer is just validation, it's more than that. So if I enable this globally, right, then our validation is no longer just validation, now it's also mutating and changing the data, right? So that's what I dislike. That's what I dislike. I like those separations of concerns, right? I don't like my schema to do shit, right? Because if we do this, probably I presume it's gonna work, right? Yeah, as long as we make it fail, agreed, right? But the question is, can we do that, right? Actually, it still works, so I don't fucking know. This should have failed, but it didn't. Or actually, it should have removed it, but it didn't, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you can see now it just neglected it, right? Now let's see what happens if I remove this this crap. Remove additional, right? It's probably then not gonna work, right? No, actually, so okay. So additional properties false makes it neglect, just ignore them, right? Now, so what if we say here ID false? What is it gonna then? What is it gonna happen? Let's see. Well, I mean, I don't disagree with you in a sense that there is something called like that, right? But the principle isn't something that I cannot support that principle, right? Because if you make principles as vague as that one, then everything is then vague, right? Right. Now, TypeScript is completely different, right? TypeScript is I find it ridiculous even talking about TypeScript because JavaScript is a dynamic language, right? So is Python, so is Ruby, right? So what people are trying to make JavaScript to be is something completely different, right? And that's what people are not also getting. JavaScript as a language gives you convenience, and which is why it's useful and good. If I wanted to write strictly typed language, I would write Go. I wouldn't write JavaScript, right? So technically, it's a completely different thing, right? It's a matter of exactly. Literally. The thing is, as I always say, right, you're making an assumption that TypeScript is making your code good, right? But TypeScript is just one of tiny fragment of the entire quality of your code, right? You're making an assumption that somehow adding types makes your code good, but your code can suck in so many different ways. You can just suck as a developer and know nothing about how software should be written, right? So don't assume that somehow magically by having int and an interface and a number in there that you're magically gonna make your code not break. That's such a fallacy, right? You're assuming that the code only breaks because people don't know types. That's complete idiocracy, right? It's not true, right? The code breaks because people who write it just write it in a shitty, non-organized, non-systematic way, right? So assuming that somehow, okay, if we have the types, our software is going to be just great, isn't the case. Because if that's the case, every Java project would be perfect, every C# project would be perfect, every C++ code base would be perfect, and none of them are perfect. Actually, majority of them suck, right? TypeScript helps with the types, yes, 100%. Nobody neglects that, right? Yes, they do, 100%, 100%. But saying that they eliminate the core problems, like, oh, you cannot write JavaScript without types, it's impossible, that's just silly statement, right? That's not true, right? I just wonder if we can actually do this. Like, what the fuck? There's nothing more. Yeah, so this is the... My pleasure, Maddie. Thank you for sticking around. Exactly, Mac. Exactly, Mac. 100%, man. 100%. 100%. 100%. Okay, so basically we clearly know the solution to this, right? Now the solution kind of sucks, right? Because I mean, now I'm supposed to go to every single schema, right? And add additional properties, right? It's really verbose and redundant, right? I think this should be a global flag, and I mean, so far we wrote, yeah. Nobody neglects that types are useful. By no means. I certainly don't. I'm just saying, leaning towards this thing where you must use something is just ridiculous, right? You don't have to do anything. You choose your tools that fit your style and the issues you're dealing with. Right now, my issues have nothing to do with types. Zero issues with that. I don't sit here in the stream and I'm wondering, what shit is this taking ever, right? So it's that's my whole point, right? My whole point is that, right? Okay, so actually I have an idea. I know what I'm actually going to do. So you can see now I'm gonna add shit tons of this redundancy just because I actually like the idea of flow.js, but I think that's deprecated. This is what I used to like. I'm not sure if this is still a thing. Maybe 7-8 years ago this came out, and this is something I would have used easily, because this literally right, so this is something I supported back then. I don't think this is no longer working, right? I think the bot is just annoying. This used to be a Facebook. This was a Facebook strict checker back maybe a few years ago, right? And I would have used something like this, right? Okay. So all right, so let's go back here. Shit. Jesus Christ, man, how many of those are there? Response, body. Course response, course body, that's good. Section body, section ID params, lecture body schema, lecture ID params, response, course author, get schema, response, yeah, 404, get course schema, get lecture schema. Too many schemas, man. I'm sorry, this is boring like shit, I know. It's not better for me, clearly. But I need to do this now. This was a very nice find by Sullivan. And it would be a shame to not safeguard against this type of crap. It's just so bad that AJV doesn't support setting this globally. Because now I have to waste time doing this shit, right? Just unnecessary, if you ask me. Completely unnecessary, like. Comment schema, reply schema. Rating response, rating body. Yeah. Rating response, get schema, update rating schema, yeah. Params, body. Response. Delete rating schema, params, response. Get rating schema. So yeah, I think we're all, oh my fucking lord. Okay. Right, body, properties, the main, add RSS feed, additional properties, false. I think we're almost there. Yeah, few more left. Body, yeah. Yes. Get, put, yeah. Nice. Params, body. Additional properties, delete params, okay, params, body, additional properties, yeah. Put change password type object, additional properties, false, params, body, Forgot password. Shit. Reset. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Schema. Delete. So much code. Jesus Christ. User response. Yeah, I think we're almost done. Mike, my friend, good evening. Good, man. Good. How are you doing? How's life? Work, 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 and more. Yeah, man. That's pretty much how it is for all of us, right? I doubt it's any different for anyone else. I think finally, yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that's not good, man. Actually, I'm very sad to hear that. Like, why is that, man? What is happening? That doesn't sound very, very healthy, man. What's going on? Okay, well, we're not having any errors, so let's start pushing this to production. Let's kind of get rid of that so we don't actually need that. Schemas, additional properties, additional properties, false. That's all good. Additional properties, yes. Ratings, rating body scheme. Actually, yeah, this is not really, yeah, no, actually it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna push all of this now. Additional properties, false, yes. But why don't you go to work, man, a bit earlier, right? I mean, I go to work like at 9 as well, but have you tried like going a bit earlier and then finishing a bit earlier as well? Maybe that would help you, kind of, right? Ah, okay. Yeah. That's maybe, yeah. Do you have an option to go to the office? Do you have an option to work from the office? Because that would be the healthiest thing you can do right now for yourself. Yeah, you have to move to the other city. Okay, then it doesn't seem like an easy solution then. Because I do genuinely believe people should be going to the office, right? People should be working from the office. I mean, I've spent almost 6 years, way before Corona, working remote. And I know that a lot of people today, they are very excited that they can stay home and work. But generally, that's not healthy for people in a long run. And I'm not talking out of my asshole. I spent, again, half a decade working remotely, and at one point I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I need to be with people. I need to sit on my bike, go to the office, speak to my colleagues. right, etc., etc. Great things happen when people get together, right? And I'm not saying that remote work isn't sufficient. I think hybrid work is the solution to things. I think I allow my team to work anywhere they want from and however they want to, right? But good things happen with people. You know, work isn't just writing code for us. Work is throwing a stupid jokes in a hallway, having a beer after your friends, right? And stuff like that. So work is a lot more than just, you know, yeah, exactly. I'm in the office every day. I'm in the office 5 times a week. Okay, I work as a tech lead as well, so I kind of have to be there for my team. But even if I wasn't, I would still be in the office, right? Because it's just, I wake up, have a coffee, sit on my bike for 10-15 minutes, or I run to the office, depending, right? So it's just, I know, don't take me wrong, don't mistaken me for like, oh my god, look at this idiot. He's talking about shit about remote work. Not at all, actually. If anyone, I've spent years and years working remotely, right? I'm not sure what exactly do you disagree with, though. I'm not disagreeing with you. What exactly do you disagree with? How can you disagree with me and then say that it's not like what do you mean you disagree with me? I'm not saying that you specifically should go to the office. Most people in the world don't have ADD, and most people in the world don't have a hard time socializing with others, right? So you're taking the model of yourself and applying it now to others. I'm not saying if you want to work from home, more power to you, right? I think if you want to work from home and you're truly happy and productive, go for it, right? Absolutely. I don't think, though, that I would never suggest any junior developer or any junior professional in general to work from home, because work isn't just your hard skills. You have to learn how to talk to people, how to read emotions, how to read gestures, how to talk to people face to face. This is real life, right? So the thing is, right, there are many aspects of a professional life that you have to learn, and you can only learn that by being with people. And I get that, sure, maybe there's some really radical, hardcore cases of people who have, you know, illnesses, diseases, whatever. I get that, and I support those people, more power to them, right? But for most other people, most people don't have this issue, right? And I guess I'm talking, I guess, about those people specifically, right? But yeah. I think it's deploying now, which is why it's down. Give me a second. The thing is, I mean, keep in mind again, there's no model out there on the planet that applies to every single person. Oh, fuck, I fucked something up, it seems. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. John Doe, programming network home. Okay, great. So we're good. So I'm not suggesting, right, that there's nothing in life is absolute, I guess, except death, right? That's for certain, right? So I'm not saying nobody on the planet should ever work from home, right? The thing is, for most people out there, the healthy thing is to be with other people, to be in the meetings together, to sit together, to sit next to each other, to feel the sense of to feel the sense of a team, right? I'm not talking even about productivity, man. I'm not talking about, yeah, but remote teams can also be productive. Sure, absolutely. Any teams can be productive, and I'm not talking about productivity. Like, we're not tools, right? I don't want any of us to be tools, right? You don't have to be all the time 100% productive. It's fine to talk for an hour with your colleague about completely stupid shit, right? That's how people bond, right? People bond the most when they talk about things other than work, right? If you're just, oh, let's get on Google Hangouts and discuss this line of code and then bye, then that's not very humane, right? Maybe some people like being 100% remote. Some people do. Some people have ADD. Absolutely. Yes, sure. Absolutely. And some people are going to do that. I'm saying most people, for the most people out there, I would suggest that they go and work from the office. But now you're applying your opinion. Maybe I am a bit. Yes. Maybe I am a bit, because I genuinely believe that for most people, office work is healthier, right? Now, do you have to listen to my opinion? Do you have to agree? Of course not, right? But I believe in general, I think for most people it is, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's right. The thing is, like, how it is. Like, people say if you're afraid of dark, well, the best thing is the way to treat it is to actually be in the dark, right? So the thing is, I don't know, again, I'm not a doctor of any kind, so sharing my opinion out of the asshole is useless, right? It's just an opinion. I just feel that if you have a hard time talking to people, well, maybe you should throw yourself into a place where you talk to people. And I know it's easy to say this. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go now and start talking. I know it doesn't work that way, right? But I feel that insecurities are not cured by hiding behind the screen, right? Because you're just gonna prolong them, and you're gonna kind of exactly, right? Because and I know, please, I know that there's some people with like real issues, and I get that, right? But in general, like, if you're just shy as a person and that's all that there is, then get out there, right? And you're gonna overcome that, right? Hiding behind Slacks of the world, Discords of the world, right? Sooner or later, in reality, you're gonna have to face people, sooner than later, right? So at one point in life, you will just not be able to hide anymore. But anyway, that's how it is. Okay, great. So we actually did fix that, and that's amazing. And we didn't break production. But I mean, even if you're click here to get broken page. I mean, yeah, this is kind of fine. Yeah, this is not a broken page. I think it's just a missing view. But yeah, this is fine. It's just we need to design this. Yeah. The code is not going to do anything. So the code is not going to be really doing anything. So I'm not worried about that. But yeah. But I mean, the thing is, I think there is a link validation. So I'm not actually sure. There is a link validation. So I think this was something else. I am validating the link. Well, at least through the, yeah. I guess you can. So basically, I think what you can do, right? The problem is that I can take this link now. So you're absolutely right, because I can say hi, right? Hi there. And I can make this basically a link, right? And I can still post that. And that's not going to work, right? Exactly. The thing is, I mean, I don't think that I'm going to validate this at all, right? I don't think I'm going to validate this at all. I just think that we just need to we need to do this view, right? Because the thing is, like, we cannot, like, the thing is, you can see past few streams, I'm just, we don't, this is a huge project, right? And I cannot cover every single edge case of every single thing, right? So I think it's perfectly fine if someone maliciously tries to do this. The most important thing that's covered here is cross-site scripting, and all of this stuff is handled, right? So the only thing that really matters, if you wanna, for whatever reason, if you think it's useful for you to create a link like this, I mean, more power to you, but I'm pretty sure that people are not gonna like that, right? So as long as, yeah, this is now taking you somewhere, and that's okay. We just need to cover this view so it looks slightly better, right? Actually, what is it called? Yeah, Serbian, yeah, Serbian, Bosnian, Croatian, Macedonian, Bulgarian. You know, we have 674 languages in the Balkans. So whichever one you prefer, that's what I'm speaking. Yeah, exactly. I'm speaking any language that people prefer. You know how it is in the Balkans. We are 734 different languages. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, so what shit? Shabab being there. He is killing me with that every single time. I'm just like dying inside. Shit. Error view. Okay, maybe it's this one. Yeah, params username. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just try this. Wait. They're the same basically, right? They're more or less the same language, right? It's just yeah. You know. It's just yeah. Let's not get there. Leo, I mean, yeah, I'll just speak in English, but we can then switch to our own language eventually when we speak again. But thanks, man, for being here. It's always nice to have a countryman be around. Thank you for sticking around. Very nice input, and I hope you had fun. I did it at least. At least I did myself. Yeah. Ranuk, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, let's just fix this and then we can round up as well. I need to go to work in like 7 hours. Can I actually edit this? No, I think we actually broke that at one point, yeah. What? So hard to highlight, man. Okay, update. Can I update? Yes, okay. So let's click here. Okay, enable to load. Yeah, exactly. And enable to load. Yeah, that's what we want. So let's just update that and push it. So whoever found this, thank you very much. Very useful. So let's call this one oops or something like that. You have Jesus Christ, man, come on. You have fallen into the void. 100%, exactly. 100%, yes. Fall into the void. You should not be seeking. You should not be crawling. Unknown routes. I don't know. I don't freaking know. It just has to sound nerdy, right? I know that all of you would do it better than me. I know you're perfect, you know, but I'll just leave it like this, right? I know, like, you have fallen into the void. Fuck, that actually sucks ass. Why is it? Welcome. Sheet. Come on, man. You have fallen into the void. Yeah, I like that. Find yourself again. All right. All right, let's push this as well. Sheet. Developer Attic. Good evening, buddy. Let's push this. Programmer network. Programmer network. Let's go back here. Programmer network. No, shit, it's the front end, right? Yeah. Sheet. Okay. Oh, I love seeing. I like seeing who got mega annoyed by a bot. Was it? Jesus Christ, who was it? Is it Chica that got? Yeah, Chica got schooled by a bot. Lovely to see. Super nice. All right, let's see this, and then in production we should see that error now. He got timed out like a pro. I love it. Oh, Streamlabs doesn't like Rust programming language. It's a very good programming language. Very fast, very fast. Okay, let's fix that. Cloudbot, caps protection. Fuck off. Symbol protection. There we go. Done. Done. All disabled. Now you can spam it if you want. There we go. How much do you spend monthly running Programmer Network? Wait. How much do you spend? Maybe like $30 or something like that. I mean, it could be a lot lower as well if I wanted, but I think around 30 bucks in total. Okay, well, we've added now this kind of better screen, right? I could literally make it $5, Mike, if I wanted, right? And it would still run properly, because you can see that what I'm paying, if we take a look at my Grafana, right? If we take a look at my Grafana, right, you can see that, what the fuck is that? Dashboard DN, right? That's a good one. You can see that I have so much resources, right, which are Skuplia bots. Yeah, Skuplia bots. I'm selling cans as well. You can see that it's a massive overkill, right? Because if you take a look at resource usage, right, Yeah, I mean, but indeed, right? So you can see that right now, obviously, I mean, so I just wanted to make sure that I have enough of space, right? Because if you remember, I'm hosting everything myself, and I have 25 different Docker containers, right? So, and even with that, still you can see, it's. But you can see if I go back here, like for example, if you take a look at our nodejs stuff here, right? You can see that you can see that the handler itself, the amount of requests we're handling is meaningless, right? You can see that the CPU usage jumped to like, I don't know, 8%, 20% tops, right? So in simple words, right, this could go a lot cheaper even, right, for now. Yeah. Do you know if netcup site used? I do. I mean, everything goes. I mean, if you actually care, and then I'm gonna round up. I have to leave, but let me actually show you because I think a lot of people. So I can show you the. I can show you the infrastructure, right? If you want, right? If you care about that stuff, because I did all of the infrastructure myself. I'm not running anything in the cloud at all, so everything is run by me on the bare metal, right? So if we actually open this up, so this is the programmer network infrastructure, right? And I think it's quite fun, so you should stick around for 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna go anyway. So as you can see, the front end, the React, right? The front end is running on Cloudflare Pages, which is basically a free service. So when you go to Programmer Network, the front end is hosted here on Cloudflare Pages, which is a Cloudflare company, right? Then the whole server is behind Cloudflare IP ranges. So if we go Cloudflare IP ranges, so you can only reach the API or the front end through the IP ranges defined here, which kind of gives me a lot of free things from Cloudflare, like DDoS protection, rate limiting on their end, and a lot of other stuff that I obviously also have internally set up myself. Like I have a reverse proxy in Nginx here, but a Cloudflare kicks ass. So basically I have a fallback here as well. So I do have a reverse proxy inside, but a lot of this stuff is actually, so I have a firewall as well on the side of Cloudflare. I also have internal firewall as well on my Ubuntu machine that I use for some things, but right. So yeah, so now you kind of reach the API only through the Cloudflare. So all the traffic is routed through there, right? And then this is my kind of reporting, and alerting, and so this is the stack that's internal. So this Grafana that I just went to, right, in my browser. So grafana.programmer.network is also behind the firewall, and only I can access it from my IP address. But all of this stuff that you're seeing here, like the low key for log aggregation and stuff like that, and a lot of other stuff, that's basically this stack here. So you can see I have Prometheus and Grafana and Alert Manager. So for example, all of the errors which are greater than 404, I alert to my Slack. So for example, if I go to my Slack is closed now. But basically, if I go to I can show you how that works. So if I go to alerting here, I wrote a simple query here for. If you go to alert rules, you can see here I have right now only a single alert rule, basically, right? So if we go there, I have a simple alert rule that's saying, hey, report all the errors with status code 404, right? And then I report them to my Slack channel. And then this is kind of just some metadata that I have in my template for my alert manager configuration. So for example, if I go to, let's say, config alert manager, so those things that you see in Grafana, they're injected and rendered inside of this template here. Let's not get into details because there's a lot of details. There's a lot of stuff here. So anyway, this Docker image is used for alerting to my Slack. Google Cadvisor, this guy is used for measuring Docker container performance. No, I cannot. No, I will not. Certbot, I wrote a simple shell script that that's run by cron job, and it regenerates my SSL certificates every 3 months. Postgres exporter, those are just exporters for Prometheus, basically. So this one is for overall system level performance. This is for Postgres. So this Postgres exporter basically is this specific dashboard, basically. So if you go here, it's this guy, right? So I can measure how Postgres performs. So that guy is basically sending the metrics, right? And then I have Grafana as a user interface behind all of this crap, right? So I can see stuff here, and then I have Nginx. I obviously deal with SSL here, with SSL certificates, multiple ones. You can see that our API is behind SSL, Grafana is behind SSL. So we have to generate multiple certificates, right, for each one of those services. And then I have fallback here, load balancing and some other things, but not really relevant. Then there's the API. And then there's Redis for caching. So Programmer Network is using Redis just for caching some stuff. We're not caching too much right now, but we will in the future. But we are caching some, like notification system that we implemented is fully cached, right? So the reason why those notifications are actually incredibly efficient in Programmer Network, they're super simple, but they're actually super efficient, is because they're served by Redis. And if they weren't, so when you see this sort of stuff, you're basically, Redis is doing this, not the actual Postgres, right? So our Postgres is not being, because this is called, you know, every 30 seconds, and also whenever you visit the site, right? And going back here, so and then basically there's only one IP address which is allowed access to the stack, and that's from AppSmith. For those of you who don't know, who are not, or maybe not into product development much, so I'm not building, obviously I don't have the time to build internal dashboards for Programmer Network, so I'm using AppSmith. AppSmith is a tool like Retool. It's similar to Retool if you've heard about Retool. And those are the things that you generally pragmatically use as a startup, especially because you don't want your developers to spend time building internal dashboards. That's useless. It has no value to your users, your customers. It has absolutely zero value. So you don't want to be building internal tools and spending your money on that while you have to build the product and the value, etc., etc. So basically, so I'm using AppSmith for my internal dashboards. So for example, this tool has direct access to my database, and I don't know, Sako, maybe it was just stale state or something. So, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And there's a bunch of firewall roles and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into that. That's kind of, I would like to keep that private. And that's how it works basically. And it's all running on Hetzner CX41, and you saw it now in you saw it in my Grafana, right? So it's a lot of resources, and it can handle a lot more load and stuff. And this server is costing me 20 euros a month. I could easily have paid 10 euros a month as well, and it would have done the same things. This is my low-key logs and stuff. I mean, it could have been 10 euros as well, yes. But 100%. It's just, you have to set this all up yourself, as I did, and that is what you have to know how to do, right? So that is what you get from the cloud. So of course, should you use GCP, AWS, Azure, you absolutely should, because you don't want to be dealing with infrastructure. Right. Well, actually, I have a cluster. I have a Kubernetes cluster right behind me. Those lights that you maybe see behind me. Actually, I don't know if you can see them. No. Yeah. So this here is Kubernetes cluster. I have four Raspberry Pis 4B. So this actually cluster here has 16 gigs of RAM. But I mean it's right here. I have a four unit rack. So I have a 4-unit rack here. So I could have ran this on my cluster here at home as well. I just didn't want to do it, but I could have done that as well. Anyway, that's it. That's how it is. That's what it is. That's what it is, guys. That's how it is. Well, with that said, yeah, let's round up, fellas. Let's round up. It's midnight. It's half past midnight here. I have to go to work in like 7 hours. Yeah, for those of you who were new here, thank you very much for being around. You know, if you didn't give me a follow, please do so, just so you can get notified when I stream again. I practically stream almost every evening, unless I'm tired or with my wife or my kid, whatever. Mike, as always, thank you very much for coming around. I always like to see you around, man. Please, whenever you're around, come by, let's hang out. And what is to say? I enjoy these info. Nice, man. Well, there you had one. So Max, Dev, Codes, and the rest of you guys, thank you for Busman as well. Thank you for being around, man. I appreciate it. And Mike, thank you very much again for your sub. How many months this? Yeah, Bushman. Okay, Bushman. Got it. That's it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Do something good for yourselves as always. Have a good one, and I'll catch you guys up tomorrow, okay? You too, Mike. Peace out, friends. Cheers. Bye-bye. Have a good one.